noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwynn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
I hope you strap your belt on tight, young paladin, because there is work to do here in Northshire, and I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guards are hard-pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He's inside the Abbey, just behind me.
Safe travels.
King's honor, friend.
Hey, citizen, you look like a stout one. We guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help. Ah, good. Another volunteer. We're getting a lot of these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This in turn leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-fronted battle we wage, Goodwin. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Your first task is one of cleansing, Goodwin. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire.
Hey there.
Egan Peltskinner is looking for someone to hunt wolves for him. That's good news because we're seeing a lot more wolves in Northshire Valley lately. If you're interested, then speak with Egan. He's around the side of the Abbey, to the left.
See you around. Good day to you.
Oh, that's true. I'm looking for someone to hunt me some wolves. Are you that person? I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steak. Bring me tough wolf meat, and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside. Bring 8 pieces of tough wolf to Egan Peltskinner.
See you later.
Need help?
Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us. And the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. For defeating them, you have my gratitude. Goodwin, my scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we had thought. A group of kobold workers has camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north. Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 10. Kill them, see if there are more, then report back to me.
For the Alliance.
Hello.
You've been busy. I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things here you might want. Take your pick. Brotherhood of Thieves. Recently, a new group of thieves has been hanging around Northshire. They call themselves the Defiest Brotherhood and have been seen across the river to the east. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear. and I'll reward you with a weapon.
Safe travels.
I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you returned from the Kobold camps, Teradar. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Brother Samuel, our local paladin trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey. I hope this letter finds you well, Paladin. I say that with great pride because not many can profess such profound faith, but also know that they are among the most elite of Azeroth's protectors. Always remember, first and foremost, it is your duty to go to battle against those who seek to harm our world and bring corruption into our homes. I've been given authority over your training for the time being. When you're ready, seek me out inside Northshire Abbey. Brother Samuel, Paladin Trainer. Finally, we meet face to face, brother to sister. I welcome you to Northshire. This will be your home for a short time, where you learn the ins and outs of how things are done. But know that Stormwind is not far off, and sooner or later, your path will take you there. But until then, be patient, Knight of the Silver Hand. In the meantime, you should know one or two other things. You are a symbol to many in this land. Act accordingly. The holy light shines within you, and it will be obvious to both your allies and your enemies. Also, as you gain in wisdom and power, you will need to train to learn new abilities. That's where I come in. When you feel you've gained some experience here in Northshire, come back to me, and I will teach you what I feel you are ready to learn. Good luck, Paladin.
How about that Knight of the Silver Hand a little bit, though? That's
Light
pretty
be
cool,
with
huh?
you.
I guess that I was so psyched when I saw that. That was...
There's a couple
Go with
good
honor,
things
friend.
in this so far. Like the first of all, the Defias Brotherhood being in so early. Like I'm actually like, this is the main reason why I'm excited to play these characters, because I love this human storyline with the Defias Brotherhood. And it goes on for a long time. Like it's basically every single human quest has some relationship to it, and then it continues in Theramore. I mean, that was one of the things that, and I don't know if that's actually here in Classic. I think it actually might not be, because that was actually a very unique quest where the Defias basically are like, I don't know, like working for Onyxia. I mean, did you end up watching that? Do you remember that quest line? Like, it's pretty bizarre.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
kinda
know
where
if that's in the game, so I think that's a TBC added quest, but I guess we'll find out. The funny thing about this quest that we just did, the guy said, I think there's at least 10 of them. Will you go and check it out? It's like, I think you're right. I think you're right. Funny little tongue-in-cheek way to, you know, convince players that 10 is the right number. I don't like hearing all these kobolds in our mine. No good can come of this. Here, take this as a payment, and when you're ready, speak to me again. I would like you to go back to the mine one more time. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, Gitwin. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in their mine, the deeper a foothold they can gain in Northshire. I mean, I'll never forget when I didn't even know what this was. Like, when I bought this game, I thought it was just Warcraft 4, basically, you know?
Yeah.
And when I logged, like, I'm like, 4 discs? Why is it going to take... It took 4 discs to install this game. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And then I remember, like logging on. It's like, you need an account. It's like, okay, just like Warcraft 3. So I made the account, and the account's like, you need to have a credit card. I was like, I'm 15 years old, bro. I don't have a credit card. Like, what? And I had to like beg my mom, and she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. The game like requires me to pay. And she's like, you already paid for it. I was like, no, like monthly. I have to pay extra. And she's like, I'm not paying for this. I was like, oh, god damn it. And I was like so upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, we'll start with 1 month and see what happens. I was like, yay! Oh my god, look at this guy's name. How do people, like, why would you even name your character that? It's just so stupid. I mean, I don't even need to put a freaking description for why I'm reporting that person.
Well met.
Once again, you have earned my respect and the gratitude of the Stormwind army. There may yet be kobolds in the mine, but I will marshal others against them. We have further tasks for you. Oh, this is an interesting comment. Yo, Metro, this might be a massive spoiler, but Those Defias bandits are actually an even bigger threat, and they have a whole foothold in Westfall. What?
Well, I did not know that.
You didn't
That's
know about
just
this?
Amazing. I did not know about this.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Is it?
Really amazing. Oh, small green pouch.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Hoggers.
Oh my god, you're so lucky.
What can I do for you?
Have you gathered those bandanas for me yet? Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind army appreciates your help. You've shown yourself a dependable paladin, Gidwin. Dependable and not afraid to get your hands dirty, eh? I have a friend, Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the abbey, near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours.
Have a good one.
There's a bounty on Garrick Padfoot, who's a cutthroat who plagued our farmers and merchants for weeks. He was seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lie east of the abbey and across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, Gidwin. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach.
Hey there.
Oh, Deputy Willem told you to speak with me? He's a brave man and always willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey, and I'm afraid the problem I have today is beyond him. Perhaps you can help me. A gang of brigands, the Defias, moved into the northern Northshire vineyards while I was harvesting. I reported it to the Northshire guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things, but I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, then I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away the thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into buckets, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates. Save my harvest. Gonna sell this cheese. I no longer want this cheese. It's aged. It's decaying.
Go with
Blue
honor,
cheese.
friend.
Ugh.
You don't like blue cheese?
No, never been a fan. It's gross.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to take off. It's the end of me and Cops friendship. Metal for Truth asks you specifically, is it blue, B-L-U-E, or blue, B-L-E-U?
BLEU. I'm Canadian. It's French. That's how the French spell it. It's
You're right
even a
about
French
that.
cheese.
It's a French cheese. Oh, that's great. They got their priorities together.
Ooh, I got another pouch.
You got to be. I'll get one eventually. Maybe next expansion.
Yeah.
Maybe in the season of... What would the next one be called? What do you think? Season of Haste? Season of Critical Strike?
Season of versatility.
Season of Versatility, yeah.
I will allow you to get that treasure chest because I know how much you love treasures.
Yes, no experience from this one, but I've seen a lot of treasure chests in Classic. I've seen way more in Classic than I have in Cataclysm and Onward.
Theo says, what is Metro Smog? He loves treasure. Good one, Theo.
I disagree.
You need something?
Oh, thank you, Gidwin. You saved my harvest. And I hope you should a few of those Defias that they can't cause trouble around here. We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky to have heroes like you to protect us. Now that my crop is saved, take this great manifest to Brother Niels. He manages the store of food and drink in Northshire, and I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that he has fresh grapes. You'll find Brother Niels in the Abbey, in the bell tower, where he likes to taste his wine.
Hello.
You look to be in fine spirits. Come, have a seat and have a drink. Let's see here. Oh my, Millie's grapes have been saved. When she told me that brigands overran her vineyards, I nearly despaired, but my faith in the light did not waver. And through your bravery, we now have grapes for more wine. May the light bless you, Gidwin, and keep you safe.
What can I do for you?
Did you find Garrick's shack? Are we finally free of that villain? Ha, you caught him. You've done Elwynn a great service. and earned a nice bounty. Gidwin, you are a paladin with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwynn forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road, past the border gates.
Hello.
Hey, mister, you look like a paladin with discerning taste in wine. I have a favor to ask, and I think I can make you an offer you can't refuse. Forget about it. If you talk to anyone about wine, then you know we Galenas sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we're not far, still in the trade district, along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet. Bring it to my sister Suzetta at her shop for a complimentary bottle of our famous Pinot Noir. You won't regret it.
Have a good one. How are you?
We've been doing a lot of business lately. It seems like everyone is buying armor and sturdy clothes, almost like they expect a cold, harsh season ahead. But those are future worries. My worry today is that I'm running out of knitted clothing to sell. I need another load from our supplier. If you can take this request to Rima Schneider at the Canal Tailor and Fit Shop, I'd be most grateful.
See you later.
How are you?
You bring word from Mr. Bagley? It says here that Harlan's business is booming. That's good news, but I wonder why people have need of all that armor. I've heard nothing of open war. Is there something the nobles aren't telling us? Well, thank you for bringing the request. Here's your payment, and I'll see to it that Harlan gets his supplies.
Safe travels.
Corbett, you there? Harlan needs another load of knitted goods. Can you take it to him? Business must be good down at the bazaar. I'll get him resupplied right away.
Good day to you.
My son Thurman is an apprentice at the Larson Clothiers in the Mage Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot his shears and needles. I know a great paladin like you must have important tasks at hand, but without his tools, Thurman can't do his apprentice work. Please, Gidwin, can you take my son's sewing kit to him? Larson Clothiers is one of the 2 clothing shops in the Mage Quarters. It's the one deeper in, near the Mage Tower.
Have a good one. Greetings.
Greetings and welcome, Master. Have you tried one of our fine wines? Ah, so you've seen Renato. Well, here you are, sir, a bottle of our special Pinot Noir. You'll not find its equal in all of Azeroth.
Farewell.
Are you here to buy clothes? Oh, blast. I thought forgetting my kit would free me from work. Now I guess I'll have to help the Larsons with their sewing. Oh well, fun will come later, I guess.
Good day to you.
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride Inn. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rate on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it.
See you around. How are you?
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine food and drink?
Have a good one.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwynn mines, the Fargo Deep Mine to the south and the Jasper Lode to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
See you later.
Need help?
You have word from McBride? Northshire is a garden compared to Elwynn Forest, but I wondered what Marshal McBride has to report. Here, let me have his papers. Well, it says that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations. And good luck. Keeping Elwynn safe is no picnic, what with most of the army busy doing who knows what for who knows which noble. It's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep Mine in Elwynn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads.
Be careful.
Kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use this stuff. Bring me a load of it and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town. You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep Mine to the south and around the Jasper Lode Mine to the northeast.
How are you?
I lost my necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart.
See you around.
Need help?
The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our field, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell pumpkin patch to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her back before she goes hungry.
You need something?
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies, so I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please, take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
Have a good one.
You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace, 'cause I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at the other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you gave her some chunks of boar meat from the boars that hang around our farm and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie for you.
Hey there.
I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place, but if that's what it takes to get it back, then so be it. Though this wild boar meat is tough, simmer it enough and I'm sure it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie back to Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Safe travels.
You need something?
You have what? Mabel is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see the letter. I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, Gidwin, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Mabel, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
See you around.
Greetings.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Mabel don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I I bet William Pestle has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying in the Lion Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Be careful.
I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me, Gidwin? Yum. This pie's the best. I think my memory is coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine, and I think I dropped her. I saw the old lady's necklace. And don't ask me how it got there. It wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run into the mine. Go find that kobold, and you'll find the necklace, I swear. Hello, Gidwin. Have you found my necklace? Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. I always do this with these fences. I don't know if I feel like it's from like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater days. You have to like use the physics of the game to like land on the fence and ride it the whole way. This is bad news. What's next? Dragons? We'll have to increase our patrol near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, Gidwin, and hold for a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know that the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout or two to investigate the more distant Jasperlode mine. Explore Jasperlode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Be careful.
Did you gather those candles? You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, Gidwin, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pestil's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
See you around. Hey there.
And you have a note from Grandma Stonefield, eh? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say. My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liqueur for Mabel, so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liqueur, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
See you later.
You have that gold dust for me. Thanks for the dust, Gidwin. Here's your cash, and here's a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Gidwin, there's a new threat in Elwynn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of eastern Elwynn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Dugan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, Gidwin, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
Safe travels.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, although all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned with that rumor that the Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to Eastern Elwynn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his reports.
Go with honor, friend.
Hey there.
Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Maybelle is anxious to see her beaut. You got them. Good show. Now, just one moment while I concoct the potion.
Have a good one.
This shouldn't take long. The invisibility liqueur is ready for you, Gidwin. Take this invisibility liqueur to young Mabel. It shouldn't last long enough. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Safe travels.
Tommy Joe, what a guy.
Yeah, I always kind of like this quest line because it's half Romeo and Juliet, half Hatfields and McCoys.
I guess you're right, Romeo and Juliet. Why, are they about to die?
Not that I know of, but that's why it's only half Romeo and Juliet.
Well, it seems, I mean, a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of stories that are similar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Romeo and Juliet's thing is that they die, right? It's kind of like the main thing about it.
Good day to you.
Did you deliver my letter to Tommy? What did he say? Oh my, I feel guilty for deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, Gidwin. I'll drink this liqueur as soon as I have the chance and sneak away to my love. And for you, please, take this.
Have a good one.
Here goes nothing.
This must be where you learn to walk across rope bridges, huh?
Yeah, keep trying to do like a 360 and land on the thing, but it's harder than it looks. No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, it's just not worth it. Wow, you need it on that malachite?
I rolled the
Dude.
You need it on it too.
Well, yeah, I need it.
So do I. I need gold. I gotta buy bags. I can't, just run around with only 2 extra bags.
Greetings.
Yes, Murlocs have settled in and around the streams of eastern Elwynn. We don't know why they are here, but they are aggressive and at least semi-intelligent. A few days ago, we sent 2 guards, Rolf and Malachi, to investigate along the river, and they have not returned yet. To complete my report, I must know what happened to those men. Travel north along the river and find the guards, or their remains. Animals are growing more and more aggressive the farther we get from Goldshire, and the Eastvale logging camp suffers nearly constant attacks from wolves and bears. We could use your help out here. Kill 8 prowlers and 5 young forest bears, and then return to guard Thomas at the East Elwynn Bridge. When I look at this, it reminds me of the South Park episode. Which one?
Make love, not Warcraft, perhaps.
Oh, you think?
I think perhaps.
Never saw that one. Upon further searching the area, you find webbed footprints leading east along the shore of Stone Cairn Lake. In the distance to the east, you can just barely see a Murloc village. Perhaps Rolf's fate ended there. Find around the neck of the corpse a metal medallion inscribed with the words Footman Rolf Hartford. Now that you have both medallions, deliver them to guard Thomas at the bridge so that he might know the fate of his murdered guards. Deliver Rolf and Malachi's medallion to the guard Thomas.
Need help?
The Defias gang in Northshire wears burlap masks, but the Defias in Elwynn wear linen, which can be used to make fine goods. Bring me red linen bandanas, and I'll use them to fashion something for you. Defias gang members have camps pocketed throughout Elwynn.
Light bless you.
Off I go then.
Well met.
I've got a real problem on my hands. I have a deadline looming for an order of lumber, and I'm running out of time. The wolves and bears north of here have chased my workers away from the bundles of woods, and they've already chopped. I've already talked to Deputy Rayner about clearing the animals, but I need someone to go and collect the wood for me. If you could collect 8 bundles of wood for me, I might just make my deadline.
Go with honor, friend.
But yeah, this is also the Stalvin questline comes here.
Oh, awesome.
That house there.
Greetings.
Hello, Gidwin. Have you discovered the fates of Rolf and Malachi? You have confirmed my fears. The Murlocs are a threat we cannot ignore. Thanks a lot for the help, Gidwin. Something in the forest must be making these animals so bold. Whatever it is, I hope it stays there. Tell Marshal Dugan of Malachi and Rolf's deaths, and report to him that the Murlocs in the eastern Elwynn cannot be contained by our current troop presence. I know we don't have many troops to spare, but hopefully Dugan can find someone. Report to Gyron Stoutmantle. Looks to me like you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, Paladin. If you haven't already, you should report to Gyron Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia, aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill, just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
Oh, she can drop the bandanas too.
Yeah.
Get stunned.
Yeah, good stun. I always stun casters. Let's see what we got in here.
Light be with you.
That deadline isn't getting any further away, Paladin. Please, hurry and collect those bundles of wood. Excellent, thank you. I should be able to complete the order in time. To show my gratitude, I would like to offer some coin as compensation for your troubles. Thank you, and farewell.
Safe travels. You need something?
I'm running low on linen, Gidwin. Did you have any for me? Oh, these are nice bandanas, if a little rough. Here you are.
Light bless you.
King's honor, friend.
Kobolds at the Jasperlode mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, Kidwin, but I wish that the news you brought was good news. This news is troubling. Already, our defenses are stretched thin, and losing Rolf and Malachi to those Murlocs put us in an even worse position. If things don't improve, there will be fighting in Goldshire by the week's end. For your shrewdness and valor, I have a marker here that is good for 1 piece of armor. I want you to take it to Sarah Timberlane at the East Vale logging camp. Give her the marker, and she will fashion the armor for you. And after you receive it, Gidwin, use it in the defense of Elwynn. The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnolls and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Be careful.
There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmin Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with the delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves. You can find Grimmin Elmore at the weapon shop in the Dwarven district of Stormwind, in the northeast section of town.
Be careful. What can I do for you?
Oh, a shipment from my brother? Splendid. Fortune truly shines on me today. Here's your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or trinket you'd find useful.
Hello.
Did you see her yet? Did you get her? Thank goodness. That pig was getting so big she'd have eaten our whole crop. Thank you, Gidwin. Now, do either of these suit you?
Need help?
Stormwind Army has placed a bounty on Murloc lurkers and foragers in Elwynn. Slaughter them, and bring me their torn Murloc fins, and the Stormwind Army will reward you well. The Murlocs have built a village at Stone Cairn Lake north of here, and another to the south where the stream forks.
Light bless you.
King's honor, friend.
I've been commissioned by the Stormwind Army to supply their people with cloth and leather armor. If you have a marker for me, then I'd be happy to make you something. Thank you for that marker. Please, feel free to pick your choice of armor. Luck to you, brave paladin, and may this armor serve you well. Stupid Murlocs.
Incoming.
Silver bar.
Greetings.
How goes the hunting, Gidwin? You have the fins. Great. Marshal Dugan is anxious about the Murloc situation in Eastern Elwynn, and I'd like to tell him that it's becoming under control. That's it now. We're going to go, hopefully, ding from turning this in. Then we got to do the Knoll quest, and then we're done.
What can I do for you?
Hello, Paladin. I hope you've come to bolster our ranks. Beasts and thieves are spilling into our beloved Elwynn, and we barely have enough men to keep the road safe. If you haven't done so, read that notice about Hogger. He's a beast in the yonder woods that must be dealt with. Marshal Dugan sent you, eh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand.
Be careful.
Gnolls are brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, and they've been sent along the borders from Elwynn. They've been seen along the borders of Elwynn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we could handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the areas near Stone Cairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind Army will commend whoever helps kill them. Bring me their painted Gnoll armbands as proof of your deed.
For the Alliance.
Wanted, Hogger. A huge Gnoll Hogger is prowling the woods in southwestern Elwynn. He has overpowered all attempts at his capture. The Stormwind Army has placed a generous bounty on the Gnoll. To earn the reward, bounty hunters should bring proof of Hogger's demise to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. That's actually really good gear there. That's huge upgrade.
Just gonna say, those legs are nice.
Yeah, huge. This note is a schedule with a list of days and times when a person, described only as the collector, will receive a shipment of gold from the mines in Elwynn Forest. From the schedule, it looks as if the collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch in eastern Elwynn. This sounds important. You should report it to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Okay, we can do that after we finish these. Oh, guess we're fighting Hogger. I'll stun first. I'll stun there, and then you get stun next.
Done.
Okay. Don't heal, let's just bubble. Let's just make sure we use our bubbles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bubbling. Easy.
King's honor, friend.
You can't believe the officials in Stormwind sending the bulk of our army abroad when our home front is under so much pressure. With thieves coming from Westfall and gnolls encroaching from the east and west, it's a wonder Stormwind itself isn't besieged. Hail, Gidwyn. Have you been killing gnolls? I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, Gidwyn.
Light bless you.
See that typo?
No.
Yeah, read it again. Look at the second paragraph.
Approaching from the east and west, it's a wonder Stormwind itself.
You don't see
isn't-
two froms?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it looks like for me.
Yeah, you have from too.
Thieves coming from Westfall and Knowles. And...
Dude.
Oh, I was looking at the from Westfall.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
from. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I see that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. Wasn't looking at the right from.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, how is it that you're not seeing that?
Theo saw it.
Yeah.
From. It says it right there. Thanks, Theo.
Sometimes you miss that second from, you know, that elusive little from there.
Yeah, especially if you're, not a massive gaming company making a game. You would think they would have a proofreader who would catch those kinds of things.
Yeah, you would think.
Sometime in the last 17 years.
Well, they're not changing that now, buddy. No changes. Hashtag no changes.
It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I get, no balance changes, no changes to
No
the quest lines.
changes of any manner, cop. You see that blade
You
of grass? That's placed there meticulously by the geniuses who started this company.
Safe travels.
Greetings.
Yes, Hager has been a real pain for me and my men. You have something to report about the beast? Huh, well done. I was starting to think no one would take down that monster. Here you are, Gidwyn, and thanks. That knoll was giving me a headache the size of Blackrock Spire. The Collector? What? We haven't had our people working the Elwynn mines for months. Let me see that note you have. I've heard of this Collector, but I don't know whom he's working for. Thank you for the schedule. It will help us solve this mystery. If the Collector is taking gold from the mines and he's stealing from the kingdom, bring the Collector to justice and bring me the ring mentioned in the pickup schedule you gave me. It may tell us whom the Collector is working for. That pickup schedule says the Collector is hiding out at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. You should search for him there.
Be careful.
Actually, yeah, line of sight, good.
Need help?
Did you find the Collector? Did you discover whom he's working for? You found him. Well done, Gidwyn. He won't be collecting from Elwynn mines again. And this ring you found is interesting. It's a membership ring for the old Stonemasons Guild in Stormwind. Why would a lowly thief have an artisan guild ring? And why are the Defias thieves collecting money from our mines? Difficult questions. I hope one day we'll have answers.
For the Alliance.
Honestly, an amazing zone for story. Usually the starting zones, they don't really offer that much story advancement, like especially on the Horde. They're kind of just a little blasé, just get through it, move on, then the story starts. But the human starting zone and the human storylines in general, really, they start at level 1 with the opening cinematic, honestly, and extend all the way to the Onyxia questline. These events They all seem intertwined. We're going to see a lot of it. Me and my good buddy Cop getting together, doing all of these human storylines, hopefully being able to capture all of them. We did Elwynn today. Next up is Westfall. We're going to do Redridge. We're going to do Darkshire. We're going to do everything that we can that seems human-centric because I absolutely love it. A lot of people joke, human, why would you play a human in WoW? But honestly, I do think out of all the races, human actually have the best story in classic WoW. And then, it starts to get really cheesy in the modern games. So it's almost like a nice little sobering remembrance of how this all started. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be doing more of this. Stay tuned for the live streams as well. We're trying to do that every Saturday because it depends on when we're free, but at least once a week. So we're going to, hopefully rapidly advance through that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next one.